The whole object of meditational experience is to get to know what is inside us. And can we sustain that inside experience? So when we use imagination, we can imagine things happening. That's good. It's a good starting point to start putting your attention from outside to inside. But it is not good enough, because you are still using a space between yourself and what you are seeing. And therefore your attention is not on the self. The attention is on what you can see with your imagination. It is not on the self. The next step, which is a little more difficult, but can be done, is to shift your attention from what you are seeing with imagination to who is seeing that imaginary things. That is the self. The self who, with your eyes closed, when you can see something imaginary, shift it from there. Who is looking at all this? That is the self. Not easy, but you can. You know who's looking at it. And you suddenly find that you are always behind what you are looking at. And once you determine who you are and put your attention back on who is looking at the imaginary things, you are really reaching pretty close to your own self. There's a simpler way also of doing that. And that is to forget what is in front of you. Don't use imagination for that. Think that this body of ours is a house we are living in. And think that in this house there are many floors. And we are on the 6th floor behind the eyes. And we close our eyes and figure this is a strange kind of house built like a body. And there's a 6th floor. And we are sitting in the floor of that house. And we've got a nice chair. And we are sitting in the middle of it. By that it becomes easier even to shift your attention from the vision in front of you to the self that is watching that vision. Because now you're not trying to imagine any vision or with your imagination. You're just imagining yourself being there. That makes it even easier.